Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Why did Lindsie Chrisley block siblings on Instagram? Fans recently noticed that reality star Lindsie Chrisley does not follow her siblings on her Instagram, as well as her siblings do not follow her. Viewers were immediately curious as to what could have caused the altercation between the stars of Chrisley Knows Best, but Lindsie speaks out on a podcast. Lindsie Chrisley sees no reconciliation. Fans know that Lindsie left the show Chrisley Knows Best in 2017. The reason Chrisley decided to leave the show is that her father, Todd Chrisley, made allegations against Lindsie. The allegations were that she was having an affair with the Bachelorette's Robbie Hayes and Josh Murray. Lindsie immediately came to her defense when the allegations started. People reported that Todd started these allegations 1 month after Lindsie filed a police report against Todd and her brother Chase for allegedly trying to extort her with a sex tape of her. After this happened, Lindsie Chrisley said she would never reconcile with them. Can anyone blame her? In 2021, Lindsie stated, "Fans were at a loss as no one knew whose side to believe." Todd even expressed that he did not want to sit down with his daughter and fix the issue. However, Lindsie did forgive them months before they were sentenced to prison for tax fraud in January 2023. It was all Lindsie's choice. Lindsie Chrisley blocked her siblings on Instagram by choice. She has her sister Savannah blocked as well as her 2 little brothers, Chase and Grayson. However, Lindsie does not have her older brother, Kyle, blocked. Lindsie explained how she had gotten into an argument with her siblings, but did not go into what the argument was about. Chrisley posted on her Instagram story, "Fans are unsure of when or if the siblings will truly rekindle and begin following each other on social media again. It seems to be up to Lindsie when she feels like unblocking her siblings." The Chrisley family has always been a storm of drama, love, and chaos. A modern-day soap opera set against the backdrop of glitzy Southern living. But when Lindsie Chrisley, the eldest daughter of Todd Chrisley, blocked her siblings on Instagram, the move ignited whispers and theories from fans and skeptics alike. What could have led to such a drastic social media fallout? Let's imagine what might have been brewing behind the perfectly curated Chrisley facades. A glimpse into the Chrisley dynamics. Lindsie, once a regular on Chrisley Knows Best, has long been the family's outlier. Her departure from the show years ago signaled a rift with her father Todd, but it seemed like the underlying tension ran deeper. Her siblings, Savannah, Chase, and Grayson, had always maintained an air of unity, often banding together under Todd's dramatic but charismatic leadership. Lindsie, however, frequently walked her own path. In public, the family kept their feuds tantalizingly vague, but behind closed doors, insiders whispered that Todd's love of control and Lindsie's fiercely independent streak clashed like thunder and lightning. Social media, with its endless opportunities for passive-aggressive posts and ambiguous shade, became the perfect battleground for this family feud. A social media storm. The first sign of trouble came in a now-deleted Instagram story from Savannah Chrisley. She posted a cryptic quote, "Sometimes family isn't about blood, it's about loyalty and love." Fans immediately noticed that Lindsie wasn't tagged in the Chrisley siblings' usual stream of selfies and holiday snaps. The speculation snowballed when Lindsie unfollowed all of her siblings and Todd, eventually blocking them outright. Why would she take such a bold step? Let's explore 3 potential scenarios. 1. A rift over family values. Lindsie had always positioned herself as a different kind of Chrisley. While her father and siblings thrived in the spotlight, she chose a quieter life, focusing on her podcast and her family. But in recent months, Savannah's social media posts had grown increasingly controversial, with fans accusing her of flaunting wealth amidst rumors of financial struggles within the family. For Lindsie, this might have been the last straw. She valued authenticity and transparency, and Savannah's curated image didn't sit well with her. A heated phone call between the sisters could have escalated into accusations of hypocrisy. "Do you know how exhausting it is to see you pretend everything is perfect?" Lindsie might have said. "While Dad and Julie are in prison, you're out here acting like life's a party." Savannah, fiery as ever, could have fired back, "Don't act like you're better than us just because you're not on the show anymore. You turned your back on this family a long time ago. The argument could have ended with Lindsie deciding that blocking her siblings was the only way to preserve her peace. 2. Todd's influence. Todd Chrisley, even behind bars, is said to maintain a tight grip on his family's narrative. Reports suggested that he'd been writing letters and making calls, urging his children to stick together and support the family brand. Lindsie, however, had no interest in being part of a Chrisley PR campaign. Todd's trying to spin this whole thing like we're the perfect family. Lindsie might have confided to a close friend, but I can't play that game anymore. It's exhausting. When her siblings sided with Todd, perhaps out of loyalty or fear of losing his approval, Lindsie could have felt betrayed. Blocking them might have been her way of drawing a line in the sand. 3. A business dispute. Behind the glitz and glamour, the Chrisley empire has always been about business. With Todd and Julie serving prison sentences, the siblings might have started squabbling over the family's assets and brands. Lindsie, who had been building her own podcasting career, might have felt that her siblings were trying to co-opt her audience or ideas. She's just jealous that we're still in the spotlight, Chase could have said during a heated family Zoom call. Jealous? I don't need the spotlight. Lindsie might have retorted, you're the one scrambling to stay relevant while everything falls apart. The fight could have devolved into accusations and name-calling, with Lindsie ultimately deciding that blocking her siblings was the only way to protect herself from their drama. The aftermath. Blocking her siblings on Instagram wasn't just a digital act, it was a declaration. For Lindsie, it symbolized a fresh start, a way to reclaim her narrative and prioritize her mental health. In the days following the fallout, Lindsie posted a serene photo of herself sipping coffee on a porch, captioned simply, "Boundaries are a form of self-respect." Her followers flooded the comments with support. Good for you, girl, protect your peace. Family doesn't mean you have to put up with toxicity. Meanwhile, Savannah posted her own rebuttal, a picture with Chase and Grayson captioned, "Some bonds can't be broken." Fans, ever the sleuths, couldn't help but notice the subtle jab. Reconciliation or permanent rift? The Chrisleys have always been a family of extremes, extreme love, extreme drama, and extreme reconciliation. Perhaps this social media fallout is just another chapter in their saga, destined to end with a tearful reunion. Or maybe Lindsie has finally decided to break free, carving out a life that's completely her own. Either way, one thing is clear, the Chrisley family drama is far from over, and fans will be watching every cryptic post, deleted comment, and subtle shade. And who knows? Maybe someday Lindsie will unblock her siblings, not because she forgives them, but because she's moved on enough not to care. In the world of reality TV families, few have captured the spotlight and weathered the storms, like the Chrisleys. Todd Chrisley, the patriarch of Chrisley knows best, built his empire not only on business, but also on the charm and chaos of his family dynamics. Over the years, fans have come to know the Chrisley children, Savannah, Chase, Grayson, and Lindsie, through their highs and lows, whether they're sharing milestones or grappling with conflicts. Yet, as much as this family thrives on airing their lives for public consumption, there are moments when the private battles boil over, spilling into the digital age's battleground, social media. So when Lindsie Chrisley decided to block her siblings on Instagram, fans were left scratching their heads and furiously refreshing their feeds. What could have prompted such a drastic move in a family known for its public displays of affection, even amidst turmoil? Here's a speculative and creative exploration of what might be behind Lindsie's decision, woven with emotion, history, and the intricacies of family ties.